The midstream sector plays a significant role in the transport, processing, and storage of oil and gas resources. IHS Markit has a midstream database that provides information on all of these three segments. So it provides information on pipelines, refineries, power plants, LNG. This is essentially an infrastructure database that not only provides information on existing infrastructure, but it also gives you information on future projects. Who is building new pipeline? Where are they coming up? When are they coming up? So using this database, you can easily identify, okay, what's happening, for example, in Permian. Who is building new capacity, or what's happening in maybe in any region of the world. I remember doing a conference late 2014 wherein I was saying that, or it was projected that essentially with respect to crude pipeline, crude takeaway, Permian is long in capacity. So since then, a lot of things have changed. With the rapid onshore US crude production growth and primarily coming out of Permian, we are seeing essentially very little or no excess capacity, I would say crude takeaway capacity out of the Permian Basin. But a lot of things have changed since then. A lot of companies have announced projects. They have come up with new pipelines in order to alleviate the takeaway capacity constraints. BridgeTex pipeline has come online in 2014, bringing in about 400,000 barrels per day. Plains has also brought in the Sunrise pipeline system, bringing in about, at this point, 250,000 barrels per day. And they're also currently working on expanding the capacity of the Sunrise system. So the total capacity is projected to be around 500,000 barrels per day, somewhere by early next year. These are some of the developments that have come up, that are official now. But then again, there are new projects that's been announced. As I said, okay, over the last few years, and at this point, we don't have much excess takeaway out of the Permian for crude. So in terms of the new projects, we have like Cactus 2, again from Plains, that's currently under construction and supposed to come up maybe somewhere end of 2019 with a capacity of probably around 600,000 barrels per day. So that's one project. Epic Midstream is building another project. That's the Epic Midstream pipeline. That's again supposed to bring out around 500,000 barrels per day. And of interest, like last week, Epic also announced that, okay, in order to alleviate the takeaway constraints with respect to crude, they are in fact building a parallel pipeline, NGL pipeline. So what they said is that, okay, they will actually convert a section of this NGL pipeline to transport crude out of the Permian Basin, so that, okay, to some extent they could alleviate the capacity constraints. And once the actual crude pipeline that they are building comes online, they will repurpose it back to the NGL line. Yeah, there are some expansions coming up. Permian Express 2, that's an ongoing line. So there's also an expansion that's supposed to come up probably by the end of this year. It's supposed to be around 40,000 barrels per day. I talked about the Sunrise expansion. Beyond 2019, we see some projects that have been announced, and those are supposed to come up around end of 2020, I would say. For example, ExxonMobil and Plains have partnered to build a pipeline to bring crude out of the Permian Basin. So that's supposed to be like 1 million barrels per day of capacity, takeaway capacity. So that's supposed to come up probably later part of 2020. We also see some other pipelines, Gray Oak Pipeline. That's probably a joint venture between Phillips 66 and Endeavor, wherein Enbridge can also have some interest on a longer term. So yeah, so that's also supposed to come up maybe late 2019 or early 2020.